It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah. Lord, it's a parade inside my city, yeah.
I'm sure you guys remember these tweets right here. Ja Morant's the only person I know that's made it to the NBA and wants to make it back to the trenches. Ja Morant, as we know, the NBA's #1 gangster, and I can officially say that. Ja Morant is a part of 4K Trey. Ja Morant ain't playing. When he says there's a parade inside my city, yeah, oh, he's gonna let it off inside his city. He's in the trenches. He's in the M. So last night I was watching the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Lakers game, and the Lakers were up at halftime, and Ja Morant only had 6 points. He was like 3 for 12. He was shooting terribly. I'm like, okay, oh, so you're fine in the West. Well, the Lakers are about to beat you without LeBron. Then the third quarter comes. Ja Morant drops like 28 or 26 points that quarter, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, the Lakers are gonna lose this game. It's over. It's already over. The Lakers lost the game, and I'm like, okay, Ja Morant can't be messed with. He backs up what he says, and my point really here is to say that Ja Morant pulled that on someone today. So let me get you guys hip on everything. If you guys didn't know, Ja was accused not that long ago, I think a couple months ago, of getting in a fight during a pickup basketball game, and that's all we knew. We didn't really know much after that, but now the full story has came out, and this kid wants to press charges, I guess trying to, wrinkle some money out of Rich Morant here. The kid, he said Ja flashed the gun at him, went to his house, grabbed his gun, and flashed the gun. Now you sit here and look at that headline, and you're like, oh my gosh, Ja Morant flashed a gun at a kid. What the? He should not be in the NBA. What the fuck? Oh my, get him out the NBA. Now that's people today. Well, you gotta look into the full story, and I got the full story here. It was a pickup basketball game last summer at Ja Morant's residence, his crib, and this kid was there, and apparently he threw a ball at Ja Morant's head. So he threw a ball at Ja Morant's head, allegedly, and Ja Morant asked, his crowd, the people with him, what should I do it to him? Should I do it to him? And Ja Morant goes over there and lays this kid out. So the kid says, the 17-year-old, so almost an adult, he's like, I'ma light this bitch up. So okay, that right there, Memphis kid saying I'ma light this bitch up. Okay, if I'm in Ja Morant's shoes, I'm going to get the gat too. Like, what the I'm not dying. I play in the NBA. I'm not dying. Now, this happened last summer, and I remember hearing something about this a couple months ago, like I said. But like I said again, we didn't know the full story, and now this kid is pressing charges, and we get the full story, and this kid's not going to win this lawsuit. Ja Morant's playing tonight, of course. I'm happy about that. Let's go. I got a bet on fucking Memphis. Go heavy. I'm riding Memphis tonight. They're playing the Rockets. That's easy money. Kids don't gamble. I'm happy Ja Morant's playing, and this kid right here, he said he's going to light it up. Well, shit. That's his fault. That's his problem. Listen, Ja Morant wouldn't have gone and got his gun if this kid wasn't like, hey, I'm going to light this bitch up. Now, Ja getting hit in the head with a basketball and laying the kid out, well, what if he got hit in the head by accident? That's kind of fucked up. Well, if he got hit in the head on purpose, it's still, you probably shouldn't have laid him out. But listen, the kid was 17, so I'm not in Ja Morant's shoes. Listen, I wouldn't have laid the kid out for hitting me in the head with a basketball, but it seems like Ja Morant's just a little emotional, Listen, a bunch of competitive guys playing a pickup basketball game, especially when they play basketball already, if they're playing a pickup basketball game against each other, it gets competitive and shit happens. Listen, I used to go to the rec all the time and fights used to break out. I remember this dude telling the girl that wasn't even playing basketball, she was just the worker there, she came in there trying to break up a fight. He said, listen, you break up this fight, I'm gonna fuck your daughter when she grow up. And she broke down crying. It gets emotional in that bitch. But I'm already knowing Ja Morant's gonna get a lot of heat for this, and people are gonna be talking about it, Sports Center and stuff. I really hope they just look into the full story and see what happened instead of them looking at this headline, seeing like Ja Morant hit a 17-year-old 12 to 13 times. Obviously, they're gonna run with that and milk it as much as possible. But if you look into the full story and see what happened, it's perfectly accountable. It's fine. It was self-defense. It's literally self-defense. If this is all true, Ja Morant is fine. He'll stay in the NBA. But in the future, I don't know. The way Ja Morant be typing on Twitter, tweeting and stuff, this nigga, like, is he in 4K Trey, bro? I know he listens to a lot of young boys. Is he in 4K Trey? Does he have connections, bro? Is he a gangster? Do we not know it? Oh, was that federal? My fault, Ja Morant, if you're watching this. So you're probably not even watching this, but if you is, just hit young boy up for me. I'm trying to join, 4K Trey shit.
The parade inside my city, yeah.
None of them stuck, ain't no more love. in my ear, but I cut about a truck.